Hi, Carl. So I watched Warm Bodies. So Warm Bodies was really good. I really liked it. I was kind of worried that this movie was not going to be taken seriously. And if there's anything that matters, it's being taken seriously. So Warm Bodies is this movie about zombies who are able to come back to life, or maybe able to come back to life.
Those brains really are a bit tasty.
It's super endearing. These are words I don't usually use, but it was like really charming. And it's really hard to not love the main character. There's actually a lot of really great themes in the movie, and I found it to be a great new take on the zombie genre.
Warm Bodies really plays on themes of rebirth, and there's some complex philosophical wanderings in there. I mean, to think that you could acquire somebody's... Do I have brain on my chin? Carl, one of the things I really liked about Warm Bodies was just the philosophical look at what it means to be alive. That was just, it was deep, man. And can love bring people back from the dead? And even more than that, I mean, what about zombies learning to love back? This is super gross. Super gross. Should have a Valley Girl zombie. They did. Another part of the movie I really liked was the idea of when you really are alive, you will feel things. And sometimes you'll even feel pain. But that's not a terrible thing. I mean, you can feel something and it's enough to know you're alive. So one of the Faith Geeks, Aaron, asked, doesn't this kind of ruin zombie movies? So actually I think it really shows a more complex side to zombies because you actually get to get inside their head.
And there's actually a couple of different kinds of zombies. And there's these bonies who are like completely gone because they've given up all hope. And now they only seek to devour the living. And the zombies are really kind of in between, whether or not they hold on to a life they can hardly remember or not. A couple of my favorite scenes are seeing what happens when they go into each other's world and have to navigate that environment. It's just so much fun to see the zombie like this. The movie asks a lot of great questions, like what brings us back to life? Spiritually, there's these really cool themes, and I like the idea that the zombies in this movie are kind of like the lepers in the New Testament. And, you know, nobody would want to go near them, and they're untouchable, and they're scary. But who would be willing to go to one of these creatures?
So, I'm gonna get a shower. I'll see you next time, Carl. Okay, this is a terrible feeling.